Good morning, my friends, and welcome. Hi, my name is Briget Boyle. Just going to give this a couple seconds to gather the masses. Hope you're doing well today. It's Monday, and as you may know, I'm here every Monday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. This is your weekly vocal vitamin. I'm so glad to be here. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what your name is. And if you have any questions along the way, I'm more than happy to field them. What do I want to say? I don't know. It's Monday. What can I say? It's like another Monday. It's amazing how many of these Mondays there are. And here we go. Hey, Paul from New York. I'm so very glad you're here. Nice to see you. Yeah, let's go ahead and just dive right in. Welcoming in the new week, and go ahead and take a nice breath in, low into your belly. Hey, Eve from England, welcome. So glad you're here. Breathe in again. And exhale. Good, now gently move your head around in circles. If we take this nice and slow, we can maximize the stretch. Hey, Christy from Austin, glad you're here. And Josiah from Washington State, nice to see you. Hey, Kristen from Los Angeles, glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Let's go ahead and kind of start to do a little bit of rotation in the rib cage, kind of moving the chest forward, arching the back, just kind of opening up in here. Nancy from Berkeley got to sing a wonderful choir concert yesterday. Opera selections, cool. That's great. Yeah, we're just kind of warming up the body, kind of feeling what it's like to be inside of our bodies. Maybe you can stretch your arms out and up and even over to open up the rib cage. Gentle hums. As you do these hums, imagine the sound or notice the sound vibrating in the front of your lips. Maybe even make it a little nasally. And then make it maybe feel like a yawn. Now hum and chew. And go ahead and give yourself a little face massage. Kind of feeling the connection of the vibration of the sound to your hands on your face and getting into the jaw. Now open that up into a ma. Ma. Kind of using the fingers as a way to further the stretch in the jaw as we open up into that ma. 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 Continuing to connect in with your breath. Never lose sight. Try as hard as you can not to lose sight of your breath as we go through this. Ma. Ma. Hey, Felicity from Brooklyn. So glad you're here. Oh, good. Now stretch your tongue out of the front of your mouth, out of the front of your mouth. Yeah, whatever, Bridget. Interesting things to say. And then up toward your nose. And then roll your tongue on the inside of your mouth. Maybe one more yawn if he's coming. Good. So now we're just going to do a little horse lips action. Horse lips are, as many of you know, my favorite warm-up. So let's just do, yeah, we're just actually going to do a nice little major scale with the horse lips, okay? And we'll just take it kind of slow. And then we'll follow that up with a fifth. I'm going to take a second here and say hi to Annie from Palo Alto and Kathleen from Oregon, and also say that if you're having trouble making horse lips, you can put your fingers in your cheeks and loosen the lips a little bit. I like to think about this sort of relaxed, constrained breath. So we're allowing the breath to come in, and then we're kind of in a very controlled fashion, pushing the air through the vocal cords and initiating the horse lip sound. Again, if you have trouble with that, you can do your fingers in your cheeks, or even just do this on a you know, if you're having trouble. So let's go here. Just a few more. Beautiful. Now just take a nice glissando. Oh, you can bring it on. Let's actually stay on the glissandos here. So we're going to go through each vowel, massaging the vocal cords from the top of the range to the bottom of the range. This is a way to sort of massage and warm up the passaggio, which is where the break happens. So if your voice cracks, it's totally normal, totally fine. But what I like to think about is bringing the placement of the sound, or the intentionality of the sound, a little bit forward. So you go in front of the break. And if that doesn't work for you, sometimes it also helps to think about it coming back. So all of this is a way to sort of find your own, what works for you. I mean, singing is one of these things that's very personal. And so it, you know, takes some experimentation. So just play around. So we're going to go through the vowels. We'll start on ah. E. E. O. Good. As you're doing this, check in with your neck. See if you're relaxed or if you're holding tension. Now let's go to oo. Good. Now let's do ah from the bottom up. Ah. Let's do that 3 more times. So right now I'm thinking about forward, and I'm finding that actually this morning the forward on the upward motion isn't working as well. So I'm going to try going back and see if that works any better. So let's go again 2 more times on ah. Okay, maybe a little better. Good. Now hum and chew. Beautiful. Let's see here. What do I want to do next? Yeah, so we're just gonna go on a ma. We'll go 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ma. We can say actually ma on each note. Ma, 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 ma. Cool, let's do that. Ma, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 mo. Mo, 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 mo. Mo, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Now just the vowel on the with the ma, or sorry, me, but not saying the m's every time. So me, me, mo, mo. Let's stay on ma. Good. Now I'll take a nice glissando. I'm noticing some areas of my voice that need help. They might need a little water. Yeah, cool. So now we're gonna go down, and we're gonna go sa, sa. Okay. Sa, 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 sa. So now we're kind of going through this passaggio area. So this is where we want to figure out the transition from the head voice into the chest voice. I mean, this is where my passaggio is. So some people's, I mean, everybody's passaggios are different, but just that's kind of what we're thinking about here. So let's do that one again. Sa, 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 Yeah. Good morning. Good. Now let's do just a nice little horse lips glissando. And then open up into an ah glissando. Oh, maybe yawn. Oh, good. Beautiful. We haven't done this one in a little while, so let's go. So this will be a nice breath-oriented exercise. And before we jump in on it, let's go ahead and just feel what it's like to be connected to the breath again. So what we'll do here is force your air out and then relax it in. Force it out and then just relax. So when you really relax from that low area, it should drop right in. So force it out again and then relax. Beautiful. I'm just checking with your neck, checking with yourself, checking with your head, see how you're doing. How's it feeling to be you right in this moment? Do you feel any better than you felt when you started or before we started making some noise? Do you feel like there's still work to do to connect with your entire voice? Do you feel like you're pretty warm? Just kind of ask yourself these questions. Cool. So now we're gonna, so this will, we'll go through each of these. We'll do a minor second and then a minor third and then a major third as a way to practice having long, beautiful breath. So it'll start down here and it'll go mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. Cool. So let's do it all together. Here we go. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. Again, relax that air low into your belly. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. Good. Just a couple more of these. And I want to say, as we're doing this, I love that the feeling of like almost like you let the air come in, the belly's expanding as you let the air come in. And then it's almost like I'm trying to keep my belly expanded as I'm trying to also make sound. So what ends up happening is a very sort of small stream of air comes through the cords. And it's just a good reminder that we don't need that much air to like make a sustained sound. So I think we were here. Here we go. So allow that breath in. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. Two more. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. The other thing you can pay attention to is as you're getting toward the end, you're running out of breath, where can you pull from? Where can you create a little extra tension or a little extra hold in your abdomen, or maybe even in your pelvic area to push that air through, or to support the sound. So this will be the last one. mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu, mee-yah, mee-yeh, mee-yo, mee-yu. Beautiful. Now just take a nice glissando. Oh. And let's just do a little bit of like sort of accessing the high voice a little bit. So we're going to go coo, 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 coo. And then maybe even a little whiny puppy. So we're kind of really just making this sound that's resonating up in our nasal cavity. Like the throat is closed a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Felicity. I love that one too, the breath one. It's really it's a real reality check, and I feel like it's really helpful for the breathing. So one more cuckoo. Coo, 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 coo. Maybe a yawn. Good. And let's go ahead and jump into some, let's do Rano ranila. So actually, this has been a really exciting little chunk of time because Kitka is currently working with Svetanka Vadimezova in person again. She's in the country for a little chunk of time. This coming weekend, we're going to be in San Luis Obispo doing a show with the Cal Poly Women's Choir, I believe is what they're called. And then we'll be doing a show in Oakland. So if you're in either of those places, go ahead and go to kitka.org/events and find out about attending those events. And what was really neat about this workshop with Svetanka is she's been working on this particular exercise, the Rano ranila moma Dena muri Denitsa. And what she's been doing is having us sing it really slow and really kind of focus in on the intervals and the just the tonality of it, and it's been really beautiful and interesting. So we're just going to do that a little bit and kind of focus in on especially the sort of penultimate tonality at the end there, muri Denitsa, because it's the second right here, Denitsa. So it's interesting. It's nice to slow it down. So we're going to slow it down a little bit and just try to focus in on the tonality here. Rano ranila moma Dena, moma Dena muri Denitsa. 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 Yeah, it's good stuff. I wish you, oh God, Eve is saying that today I find myself wishing you could hear us too. I would pay money to hear you. I mean, I would probably, yes. Anyways, but we need to make it happen sometime. Rano ranila moma Dena, moma Dena muri Denitsa. Rano ranila moma Dena, moma Dena Svetanka was talking a lot about was how to have the like folk sound, but also have it sound like nice. And it was so interesting. She was just talking about sort of like how you can sort of have this beautiful masky placement that we talk about, but then also have a little openness in your mouth, and sort of make the sound really blendy. Fun to sing the drone melody in slow time, meditative, totally. Rano, ranila, moma, Dena, moma, Dena, muri, Denitsa. Rano, ranila, moma, Dena, moma, Dena, muri, Denitsa. Awesome. So beautiful. I'm sure you sound great out there. I know I can't actually hear you. And when I say so beautiful, it's because I'm imagining how beautiful it sounds. Yeah, beautiful. So let's go ahead and do just a little Mūri Bojo, bela boyo. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to go down with it. So it's going to be like, oops, sorry. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. And this is one where you can sing this drone note the whole time. So, and similar, like pay attention maybe to the tonality of it and kind of feel what the harmonic sound structure feels like. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. You can also sing Mūri Bojo, so pick a note. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. Eve, thank you so much for saying that, pointing out the ornamentation on the first bela. I think that's makes a lot of sense. Mūri Bojo, bela, bela, bela. I think maybe part of it is that there's that dark L, which means you have to go sort of transition from this sort of open ornamenty place to the dark L. Bela. Mūri Bojo, bela. No. Mūri Bojo, be. Hopefully that's helpful. Bela. Mūri Bojo, bela, 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 bela. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. Let's do one more. Mūri Bojo, bela boyo, bela boyo, bela trendafil. Awesome. Well, beautiful, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. That concludes our vocal vitamin. If you are interested in supporting the work that I do, you are welcome to PayPal or Venmo me at either of these things down below. I am very actively now starting to raise money for my own album. I went into the studio last week, did 2 wonderful days with a drummer and bass player. I write indie rock, sort of 90s flared Briget Boyle music. And so over the next few weeks, I'll be raising some funds for that. So if you want to contribute to that, you can do that down below. I'm not doing the traditional Kickstarter or Indiegogo route. I'm actually just going to do it through my own website because Bandzoogle, which is the website that I use, doesn't take any fees. So I love them, and it's much better that way. Anyway, so hope you're doing well, and I'd love to connect more with you. If you want to come and see Kitka this weekend in Oakland, if you're around, that's great. And also San Luis Obispo. And then True Life Trio is going to be going on a tour to the Northwest in June. So check out truelifetrio.com for that information. I also have a show May 12th in Oakland, and also May 14th in Berkeley with True Life Trio. So, oh my gosh, so many things happening. Go to brigetboyle.com. And love you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.